Welcome everyone, this is your host Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. First of all, this channel is proudly sponsored by the Era Crueltide Pocket Rulebook Kickstarter. In this tabletop RPG, Santa Claus has been captured, and you need to rescue him role-playing as any sort of fantasy creature imaginable. You could be a human with holiday powers, perhaps one of Santa's helpers, an elf, maybe a talking reindeer, or perhaps a gingerbread cookie golem. Check out those stretch goals. This channel is proudly sponsored by Detri Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop role-playing game where you play as monster girls experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. The publisher has also released the Pay What You Want tabletop RPG Daughters of Lamb, where you get to play as cybernetic nuns with guns, looking for the missing pieces of their AI god. This channel is also proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products and check out their free tabletop RPG, the Red Roleplaying Game, a generic system that is able to handle any sort of theme, genre, flavor, setting that you can think of. Definitely check it out. All of the links for these amazing products will be in the description and in the pinned comment as well. Today, I am continuing my review series featuring the Eros Engine Core Rulebook. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review series featuring this romance and erotica focused tabletop RPG, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time, we are going to talk about interaction flow. Erotic encounters in Eros Engine are not abstract fades to black. They are structured, dramatic sequences with pacing, choices, and consequences. Every intimate encounter unfolds in 4 phases. The initiation, this is testing attraction, sparking chemistry. Then we have the escalation, a series of erotic actions and positions where the arousal goes up and the energy pool goes down, and the mood shifts. Then we have the climax. This is the release or restraint that resolves the encounter's tension. And then we have the aftercare, the cooling down of emotions, and the stabilizing of the energies. These phases are simple, but I would say that the most nuanced one is the escalation. During escalation, play proceeds in rounds. Each round has the same rhythm. You declare the position or technique. You declare actions. You roll and resolve, that is, roll d20 plus attribute plus skill and apply other modifiers, if applicable. Then you apply the position modifiers. You update the arousal, the energy pool, and the mood. You check the threshold. If the arousal is above or at the same level as the arousal threshold, then there is a climax. You trigger a climax roll. And then you pass the spotlight. Someone else gets to take their hot and steamy actions. Let's go a bit deeper into the phases. When it comes to phase 1, initiation, this is to see if the attraction clicks. It's usually related to flirting, conversation, performance. It's important to note that all of this section contains some of the best roleplay examples that I have seen. It's funny because at the start of the book, you have a roleplay example that is pretty lackluster. But here you have excellent roleplay examples, both in first person and in third person. When it comes to phase 2, escalation, this is the core of the gameplay loop of intimacy. This is related to kissing, touching, dirty talk, positioning. There are various modifiers concerning the position. You have a table giving you all of the details concerning the missionary position, the doggy style, trying to be careful with the YouTube algorithm, standing position, oral. You know. Phase 3 climax. This is about the comparing the arousal to the arousal threshold to see if it's equal or at the same or perhaps above. Phase 4 is the aftercare. This is not an optional fluff type of phase. This is the emotional close, stabilizing the emotions and resting. It could be related to conversation, gentle touch. Now, you can also handle multi-partner encounters. If you're into that, there's rules for that here. And you also have details on the pacing, how to handle the face clarity. It's all here. And at the end of this section, there is an excellent 3-round scene example. This is pure roleplay, applying the mechanics and playing a role. Perfect. This concludes this part of the review series. In the next part, we are going to talk about 2 things. One of those things is going to be the Game Master Guidance section. But the other one is going to be, a moment please, here it is, variants and advanced options, because this game is highly customizable. Don't think that you have to play it in a certain way, like you're going to have to roleplay all of the different moves and techniques. You could handle it as hardcore or as potentially milder as you want. Now, when it comes to the flow, very easy to understand. You have these phases. First, you start to try to get it on, get the blood flowing, the initial interaction. But once it gets into the bedroom or in other places, then there is this structure that works a bit like a combat round in other tabletop RPGs, divided by phases, making those rolls, seeing the arousal potentially go up. Your energy pool is going to be spent. You could compare it to mana or spells in other games, but here is your techniques, the way the maneuvers that you're employing in that situation. And I like it that they also added the aftercare, because that is also very important. If you just like hit and run and then leave afterwards, you may be feeling a bit empty inside. You need to get that fuzzy feeling after the main event, right? So thank you for watching this part of the review series. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the Super Thanks button. Take a look at the information in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master, and remember, roleplay solves everything, both in tabletop RPGs and in the bed. Once again, thank you all, and see you later.